Tribal Chief Roman Reigns has ran the WWE as their top heel for the better part of 4 years now. They've worked the angle with Cody Rhodes for about 2 years straight, and Cody finally finished his story at WrestleMania 40, the biggest WrestleMania of them all, and he has now taken a hiatus from the WWE, which leaves us with 0 top heels in the company. Don't get me wrong, we have some really good heels within the WWE, but I don't think anybody can replace what Roman Reigns has left behind. With Roman Reigns having his feud with Cody Rhodes, it did bring in The Rock, and The Rock turned into the final boss. We finally got The Rock that we've all been waiting for many years, and if you ask me, this was the best version of The Rock that I've ever seen as the final boss. He really nailed this character down, and as he should. This is The Rock we're talking about, the highest paid actor in Hollywood, and he's the highest paid for a reason, because he comes in, he has his writer Brian Gewirtz, who is an absolute genius, wrote some fantastic angles. We went into WrestleMania 40 curious, and we came out of it as happy fans. But now Roman Reigns is taking a hiatus. The Rock is going back to Hollywood to film a movie. This only leaves us with a few hills left. And Roman Reigns doesn't have that much time left on his bump card. I have a feeling that we're going to be seeing the final boss come back as a full-fledged heel, and he's going to be going back after Cody Rhodes. It looks like we're getting new members to the Bloodline, and we're going to have a Bloodline Civil War. And that means that Roman Reigns will be making his return, and probably around SummerSlam in Cleveland, Ohio, to where we're going to build up Roman versus Rock. I don't know if we're getting Cody versus Rock as the main event of SummerSlam, but I do know that Roman Reigns will make his return, and I expect him to come back as a full-fledged babyface, and that will lead into WrestleMania 41 with Roman versus The Rock. What do we have left if The Rock doesn't stick around? If we don't have Roman Reigns anymore, there's only one person left in professional wrestling that I feel like can completely walk into this role and dominate it, and that is Maxwell Jacob Friedman. We have had 0 word if MJF has actually re-signed with AEW. A while back, he wrote a love letter to professional wrestling and a love letter to AEW, and we don't know if that was his curtain call on the way out. We just heard that he had some injuries, he had to go and heal them, and I don't expect MJF to be coming into WWE anytime soon, but I feel like it's always been a question whether or not WWE would do good with MJF, considering this dude can be just the worst scumbag walking on God's green earth. If you want my opinion in the change that WWE is going, I feel like they can absolutely kill it with MJF coming in. It doesn't look like the PG area is going to last much longer, so with MJF coming in, I feel like we can get full-fledged MJF come time for Netflix. I don't feel like you want to put an MJF on USA Network, but I do feel like you want to put him on Netflix where it's pretty much no holds barred. I don't know how they're going to run it, but I hope they just let these guys cut loose, say what they want, be a Dwayne Johnson for the most part, and pretty much dominate the role that Roman Reigns left behind. Don't get me wrong, I don't see anybody replacing Roman Reigns within that role in the WWE, because Roman Reigns is that it factor. He is that person who felt dominant. He is one of the longest reigning WWE champions of all time, so I don't see MJF just walking in and being as dominant as a Roman Reigns, or even holding a title that long. I don't see MJF breaking tons of records for WWE, but I do see him having some of the best blood feuds that WWE has seen in quite some time. Not only could MJF be Cody Rhodes' worst rival stemming back from AEW, but we could also get that rematch with CM Punk that we've been waiting for so long. I feel like MJF can pretty much work with anybody he wants, and he's proven that within AEW, within the indies. MJF is just the salt of the earth, man. What can I say? MJF is that professional. He is that dude. And if Tony Khan lets go of MJF, I feel like it will be the worst mistake of Tony Khan's life. Don't get me wrong, I don't necessarily want to see MJF walk out of AEW, because I feel like we need an AEW to thrive in pro wrestling, and I feel like AEW needs that star like MJF. I'm just simply putting that MJF could be that ultimate heel for WWE that they're looking for. We do have great heels. We have Drew McIntyre, we have Gunther, we even have Chad Gable now, but none of them amount to a Roman Reigns. And from where I'm standing, I feel like MJF would be that game changer for WWE to just be the end all of professional wrestling. With WWE actually going to Netflix, we could even see more blood on the programming. It could even happen for USA Network. If the PG era is indeed dead and gone, then I feel like we can get some amazing match work with MJF. There's tons of superstars this guy can work with. Jey Uso on the rise. Sami Zayn on the rise. Kevin Owens is available to work with an MJF. There are countless stars within WWE, top tier stars, that you can get amazing rivalries out of MJF with in WWE. So for the people saying that MJF wouldn't work out within this company, I strongly have to disagree. I think that with what they're doing right now, MJF would fit perfectly within this role, and there are so many throwback matches that he can come back and do, especially that match with Cody Rhodes. And I would even say that Cody Rhodes could actually lose the title to MJF right off the bat if MJF came in, and we can build a whole year-long rivalry with MJF and Cody Rhodes. This would be must-see TV in my opinion, because MJF, Cody Rhodes, MJF, CM Punk, some of the best rivalries that I've seen in AEW. To see them carry over to a WWE platform and see what they do with it, I think the sky's the limit. I don't exactly know how much longer we have Roman Reigns for, but it doesn't look like he's going to be going past WrestleMania 41. I hope that's not the case, but we all know of his personal issues and things that he deals with in his everyday life. So if Roman Reigns wants to retire, I think Roman Reigns deserves the retirement. But we've had a great time with the Tribal Chief Roman Reigns, and we were blessed to have him in our presence for the past 3 years, holding down WWE. And I can't wait to see what the future holds for this company, because with Cody Rhodes on top, the top tier matches are coming. If you like this video, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button. We're going to be doing a lot more videos just like this. And if you're into the WWE games, this is the channel for you. We're doing lots of giveaways for the WWE games on Twitter, which is in the description of this video. So go ahead and check it out. And if you want to see some of our WWE 2K content, click this video right here. Have a nice day. See you on the next one.
Wrestling! Shoot!